Hey everybody, so exciting morsel of news today for fans of sketch comedy and horror, which I happen to be both. Huh? I mean, huh? Yeah? Anyways, exciting morsel of news today, like I said, because Whitest Kids You Know alumni and Barbarian director Zach Cregger is potentially directing a new Resident Evil movie reboot. So it's not gonna take place in the same universe as any of the Resident Evils that we know. This is alleged. None of this, I don't think, is confirmed. But there was an industry leak or something that indicated Zach Cregger may be in talks to direct the new Resident Evil reboot that will be coming probably like a year after his new movie Weapons, which just wrapped filming last month or so, which is starring Josh Brolin. But yeah, I love Whitest Kids You Know. I loved Barbarian so much. I'm sure most of you already know this, but Barbarian was a horror movie that was written and directed by Zach Cregger that came out in 2022, and it starred Bill Skarsgård and Justin Long and Georgina Campbell, and it was amazing. I think he's gonna be awesome to direct a new Resident Evil movie. He's got great taste in horror, great taste in comedy, and I feel like horror and comedy are both necessary things to keep in mind when doing a Resident Evil thing, because the game's leaned both ways pretty heavily. I think people have been sorely wanting a Resident Evil movie that's more horror leaning, and I think Barbarian was definitely the right kind of taste. I think it was a good mixture of horror and comedy. That if that in a perfect world, if all of the flavors of that movie were translated to a Resident Evil movie, perfect. I think that's exactly what is needed in the franchise. But anyway, it's allegedly not going to be in the same universe as any of the other Resident Evil stuff they've tried before. So, Welcome to Raccoon City, the Avan Jogia Leon Resident Evil movie that came out a few years ago, that universe is in the garbage now. The Netflix series with Lance Reddick, God bless his soul, it's in the garbage now. I think that stuff is done. They're not going to make a sequel to that. Neither of them did super well, even though there are things to like about both of them. I'll admit, I kinda liked some things about both of them. Pretty much just liked that Lance Reddick was in the series. Not gonna lie, I didn't like it that much. But a reboot, I think, is good, needed. Zach Cregger's perfect, and yeah, I'm really excited for it. I hope that the rumors are true. I hope that Zach Cregger takes that gig, and I hope that it turns out awesome. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I just saw that when I woke up today and thought it was really cool. So